Pre-COVID, Sri Lanka's e-commerce industry had some unique challenges. First, Sri Lanka being a very small geography, customers could have easily walked into a brick and mortar shop and do their shopping without much hassle. Secondly, Sri Lankan consumers had this negative perception about putting their cards in an e-commerce payment gateway and to make payments, and that along with the fact that Sri Lanka being Sri Lankan consumers generally like to go see and explore things before they purchase, also acted as a barrier to the e-commerce industry and its development. But with the COVID crisis coming in, obviously we saw customers were forced to do their shopping online and they were forced to make payments using online portals. But at the same time, I believe it was an opportunity missed by the e-commerce industry in Sri Lanka because the experience customers had using those portals and getting those services were not the best, because at that time the industry was not geared to handle such demands because they were not they hadn't invested in necessary infrastructure and people. And that's why now we see that the demand for e-commerce platforms have significantly dropped. It's actually somewhere around 30 to 40% of what it was during the crisis period. Having said that, I think the outlook for the industry is positive, mainly because the conversion will now become that much easier because customers have experienced, whether it's good or bad, they have experienced the ecosystem. They know how the ecosystem works right now. So the conversion will be easier. The other thing is people still will be little finicky about going out there and do their shopping because we are still not out of the woods yet. Because the crisis is still not over. And the other thing is businesses will no longer consider e-commerce as just another channel, because in terms of business continuity and risk perspective, they would have understood that it's a necessity. With all the changes happening around us with climate change, security and all of that, as a community going forward also there could be certain instances where our mobility will be limited. So this will not be the last crisis which hit us. So in terms of business continuity perspective, it will make a lot of sense for businesses to invest in e-commerce, and they would have understood that by now. Another factor is a lot of people enter to the ecosystem as payment enablers, logistic partners, so on and so forth. So the ecosystem is also got positively affected because of the crisis situation. But if the industry to grow, there is another important factor that has to come into play in a big way. A lot of people think e-commerce is all about having a fancy website and doing some digital marketing. But that's perhaps 50% of the entire picture. The balance 50% is all about logistics. Currently, the Sri Lankan logistics and transport industry is not geared to cater to the demands of the e-commerce industry. That industry is pretty much rooted in traditional B2B business model, and they still don't have resources and the mindset to cater to the B2C kind of a business model. So that industry has to really need to help the e-commerce players so that this industry, the e-commerce industry, can grow exponentially. Overall, I think e-commerce industry in Sri Lanka would do well in the medium to long term.